You're listening to Jacketainment now, and I'm so honored to have you in studio with me, Mr. Connel Cruise. Thank you so much.
I'm here. Thank you so much for having me.
You're such a busy man, so whenever you're in the country, I was like telling David Grisham Records, yes, I want to speak to him. Get him in.
That's
How
so
are you
cool.
doing?
I'm doing so great. I suppose I am quite busy, but I make sure that every time I'm in the country, I come to see you, Morne.
That's
this
awesome.
is top of my list.
It's awesome to see you. Listen, so you are in the country, but you're leaving already, like
Yes.
soon, Saturday, right?
Saturday, I'm going back to New York to finish up the recording of my first EP, of which the first single, Into the Wild, just released internationally a couple of days ago. So that was very exciting. My record label in the United States released that, and it's a first time for everything, and I'm really looking forward to it.
So you're obviously also working on your new album that'll be also, will it be launched internationally, obviously?
Yes, it'll be my first international release, and I mean, I'm so amped for
How
that.
amazing does that sound?
So exciting. How cool is that?
And like, you have to name drop now, like some of the names that you've worked with producing this next album.
I got to tell you, Morne, my friend Kanye West told me I must never name drop.
Oh my
Says
word.
it's bad class. My producer on that album is Idos Mishlani, and he's great. He just produced a whole bunch of Shawn Mendes stuff, and he works really closely with the American authors. I think you play the American authors.
Yeah.
And Into the Wild and Forever, which I think you playlist on Jacaranda, they both were co-written by me, Ido, and James from the American authors. So those are the guys that I'm hanging around with, and it's so cool. Considering that I grew up in a small suburb in Johannesburg called Northcliffe, and I was one of those like kids who went to everything Northcliffe, like Northcliffe Primary School, Northcliffe High School, Northcliffe Union Church. For me, my whole world was Northcliffe. That's all I knew. And all of a sudden, to be walking into studios and record labels and to meet these incredible names of music, it's just really awesome.
Have you been starstruck? Someone that
Totally.
Who did you meet?
Totally. That time that I was once invited to L.A. Reid's office as part of the Epic Records showcase. He wanted me to perform for him on his piano, and I get into his office, and his piano's sitting there. And he's like, "Hey man, just take a seat." and then I'm looking up to the walls, and there are these pictures of all the people who've played on this piano. I'm talking about people like Little Richard, Ray Charles, Quincy Jones, Alicia Keys, John Legend, Michael Jackson.
Holy shit.
I don't know if my fingers are worthy, but it's so cool. I took a second to recuperate, but I mean it's really awesome. This is like the biggest dream anyone could ever dream.